Hey everybody, this is the Bat Hound, sniffing out the best ASA softball bats there are. Me and John here are going to do a little bat review and bat comparison of two of the 2018 Worth bats for ASA. That is the short barrel EST balanced, and then we also have a long barrel Worth Legit Harvey, which is a 13.5 inch barrel. We'll take a couple swings with each of these bats, and then we'll give you our comparison at the end. All right, we will get things started with the Worth EST. And as mentioned, this is a short barrel, so it is a 12.5 inch barrel. It is advertised as a balanced weight distribution, and it sure seemed that way. Really feels like it can whip through the zone, and it doesn't feel heavy at all. And moving on to the Legit Harvey. Now, both of these bats are 26 ounce bats, but one thing you'll notice is that the Legit does feel a little bit heavier, and that's because it has an end load, a half-ounce end load. And this is a long barrel, 13.5 inches long. Right now we got John also starting with the EST. If you're looking for one of these new, it's going to run over $200 most likely, and used probably between $175 to $200, maybe a little bit more. Now, according to the Worth website, this bat is, I quote, built to destroy the 52 core balls. Alright, moving on to the Legit Harvey. Pretty much the same price out there on the market right now, brand new over $200, used between $175 to $200, maybe a little bit more. Both of them are built with a quad comp barrel. I don't really know what that means. I'm just reporting the details. But you can definitely tell the difference when you swing these bats. Harvey has that end load, and it's a long barrel, while the EST is a balanced and with the short barrel. So it's definitely a different feel. Alright, we got some cuts on both of the Worths. Here's our comparison for them. First, we're going to start with the looks of the bat. So, John, tell us which one you like in terms of looks better.
I'm going to have to go with the Harvey. I just love the colors that pop out of it with the orange, the purple, and the blue. Even though the EST looks like a highlighter, definitely go with the Harvey. Yeah,
I think I'm thinking through the lens of my little girls. I think they're going to choose the yellow one, so I'm going to go with the yellow, the EST at this point. Okay, then second is just the feel of the bat in our hands. So I think I'd give it to the EST myself. It's shorter barrel. It just feels like it's going to whip through. It might just be in my head. I'm not sure, but I also like the end load. There's a half-ounce end load on that bat, and I just like the feel of it better. What about you, John?
Well, I prefer short barrel anyway, so I would go with the EST, 12.5 inch barrel. I like the short barrel, quicker through the zone. Nothing wrong with the Harvey. It is a bigger barrel, 13.5 half-ounce end-load. EST is balanced, so that is the difference between the two.
Oh yeah, I just said it was end-loaded, but you're right. But I still like the short barrel, I guess. In terms of sound, which one do you like the sound better?
I'd have to go with the EST comp balanced, definitely. Nothing wrong with the Legit, just like the sound of the EST.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It kind of has that kind of just a real smashing sound, like it's breaking glass. That just sounds wonderful when you hit it. And then in terms of pop, I cannot really decide between the two myself. Kind of go back and forth, so I'm just going to have to give it a flat-out tie at this point between them. What about you, John?
I'd have to agree. Both bats you can't go wrong with this year. The technology Worth and Mike can have this year, hands down, some of the best out there in ASA. It just comes down to what your feel is again. If you want balanced short barrel, go with the EST. If you want 13.5 inch and end load, half ounce, go with the Legit. Can't be beat.
Yeah, I totally agree. Fun bats to swing. Well, there you have it. That's our opinion on the two of the Worth 2018 bats. This is the Bat Hound. Everybody signing off. Be sure to subscribe to the channel here. Check out some other videos here. Thanks, everybody.